is the pyramid, almost a pyramid. There's energy in the, you feel the energy, then you're very straight, your spine cord. Then you go down into Mandi, again there's about 3 to 4 pyramid, triangulars. One from here, one with the third eye, you have another one like that. Then from your ground, you have another one. So there's always this pyramid triangular, which is in the same measurement, which is 161 into 100. That's where the cosmic energy, the positive energy comes in.
So the sacred aspect to dance. And when you look at dance, is it a mix of entertainment and performance?
We need the entertainment. We need the entertainment. Without the entertainment, we can't go to other people.
So do you mean to say, like, even to depict the tradition, entertainment might be a must? Is it a necessity?
It was at the early good old days. Is the Laukika Vaidika. There's two things. The Laukika is to the audience. Vaidika is a medical part of it. But early, to keep the medical part of it, they need the people to say, "Are you Boveva? Long life? Are you Boveva?" Thousands times. All these people just say it. Now, to keep the tradition, to keep the entertaining part, audience, we need the medical part. So, you know, it goes like that.
And Channa, now being a guru in dancing, how do you actually create dancers? How do you create people to perform, influence them to perform? How do you make them performance artists?
Well, there's a lot of exercises they have to do, that students have to do. First, you have to, every student who comes here is not correct. The figure is not, there's some, when you're born, you're very correct. But day by day, you improvise, start doing, you may walk in the wrong way, you might sleep the wrong way and get a wrong posture, you might sit in a car in the wrong way, you might carry your bag the wrong way, and you might take your books. By doing day-to-day things, you might, the anatomic might change here and there. The muscles may be overdeveloped. You say someone who is carrying, doing something, or a badminton, or music, Murali for instance, you know, he obviously one hand is stronger. So what you do, you can get one hand stronger than the other one, or the legs. The other example is, if you tell a child to run and climb the stairs, he'll always run with his right, first keep his right hand run, or if he's a left hand, he keep the left hand run. So obviously the right hand, if it's a right, his whole right section might be stronger than, it is stronger than the left. So you're not balanced because you're a right hander. What you eat, you brush your teeth, you play cricket, you do whatever you do is right hand. So right hand is stronger than the left. That means you're not balanced. A dancer has to first be balanced, and you have to get your left side balanced to your right side. That has to be done. Student should have this first, then your spinal cord is very straight, then you have the correct stance, then you can start improvising into movement, and then we have to give exercise into stretching, leaping, and all this movement. What is a movement? Where do the movements? You start moving when you're in your mother, before you're born, you start moving. You start moving in the space of your mother's tummy, find the space around. And then you come out, find space here and there, then go into color is energy. Go into energy, then sound your head, then the movement starts. And then you teach them what movement is. Then what movement is in dance. In the Candian technique, what is the movement? Where is the movement? Why do we do this? Why do we bend? What happens? You bend the wrong way, you're finished.
So you teach these to your students?
Of course, you keep your legs. Why do you keep your legs? How do you keep your legs like this? You keep your leg and one leg across, so you have the measurement. Then you go down. Remember, you have to send your knee straight to your second toe. Otherwise, you're going to get knee problems. If you send your knees in, you're going to knee out, you're going to knee problems. So you have to let the child bend that way and train and get your inner thigh muscles strong. Get the strength of the inner thigh, because normally when a lot of people, children sleep, they sleep with the feet in, turned in. And then you have to turn it out and get the inner thigh. When your inner thigh muscle is, when the strength is there, it's easy to go down when you're straight. But now a lot of girls I've seen, they having the books here. So when they have the books here, the shoulders automatically come in. When their shoulders come in, their feet automatically turn in. So they are walking like this.
So
some guys, they walk like this.
The posture.
They turn out. The posture is important. How you keep it from the walk. So the dancer, the student is corrected like a piece of paper. You have a lot of charcoal and all kinds in the paper. You can't draw it. First, you have to clean the paper. It's like cleaning a system. And then you give dance movement. Then when it comes to choreography, the senior students who can do all the things, then you start making them move. And when you make them move, you suddenly see hidden talent coming out. You suddenly see some people leaping very well. Then you pick, the teacher should be clever enough to pick that point. Some
the fact that the student leaped well.
Yeah, the student might not know this.
Yeah.
But then the teacher will know. Then someone might spin well. Some bends might be very good. Leap, I mean lunging must be very, so then you know these particular parts are very good in this student. You should improvise more on this and get that element out of the student, because that's where she scores.
So as a choreographer, you decide whether you're going to improvise on her jump or her leap or her stretch.
Because you know the choreographer can see, the teacher can see that, and then you can get the maximum out of that.
So how do you perceive yourself as a choreographer? How do you sort of, I don't know whether it's right to say manipulate, but get the best out of the artist? And how do you get these people to perform well?
You have to make them understand what movement is. You have to do flow movements. There are low movements, mid movements, high movements, and there are 9 positions on the ground. Then you said, feel the energy of all 9 spots, start moving, color, and just feel gravity while moving. Move against the gravity. So like this, when you start saying these things, you know, this exercise I do, I said, draw your name with your body, using your whole body. Use that, so you use R, use a R, use a Nayan, that's a Channa.
Oh, okay.
So you then
you can actually do it just when you are just walking
so
around.
if you are just moving, then some use the O with a big round.
Okay.
Some use S, then the S, the whole. Then they use the whole, then you say use the whole area. So use only one, or use only the spinal cord for the S.
So basically, you are like a painter. You create your own picture.
You have to get it out of the students.
Right.
I do not show a lot of movements. I get it out of them, because not that I don't want to show. When I show, they start doing what I do. I give them an example and I get it out of them, because what comes out of them is much better than what comes out of me.
Right, Channa, that was actually extremely interesting with all the illustrations. Now the first thing I'm going to do when I go home is I'm going to write my name with all the body movements. I don't know whether it'll work out. Anyway, we'll take a small break, and the final break, and we'll be back with you soon.